Hey family, so welcome back to another video. As you can hear, I'm recovering from a horrible cold, so I'm not in the best, but anyway, we're going to view the property today. Actually just gonna look and tour around to have an idea of the renovation that we need to put in. But yeah, here's my husband over there.
Hi everyone. So exciting news, we've basically purchased another property. We've got a couple of bits of paperwork that still need to be executed, and then we can agree an exchange and a completion date, and then the keys are ours basically. So as Samoy said, we are pretty much going to be reviewing the property today again. Want to take a few measurements, have a couple knocks around walls and so on, so I can see whether structurally we can do some of the works that we want to do, and then we can take it further. All right.
Yep, so keep on watching.
So this is the landing area. Yep, quite open, fairly high from floor to ceiling. But when you get to the top of the landing, here's a new configuration. So all the walls are stud, luckily. So the idea is that the toilet, this door will become a stud wall. So that would all be studded up and closed off, and the toilet could either be pushed to this end. Yeah, it would have to be pushed to this end, and it will be sat on this wall. So either wall hung or whatever, or maybe the shower area would come off of here. But obviously the soil vent pipe is just behind here. So this wall would stay in situ. This area would be studded up and blocked off. It looks like a fairly thin wall anyways. So there's not much of a cavity or anything like that. So that's fine. Looks like the width of a, it looks like the width of CLS plus, plaster on either side, probably 9 mil, maybe 12.5. Okay, what I'll then do is seek to put a stud wall from here. So you come up the stairs here, stud wall, and then it returns and goes up here, so that we can access the bedroom 3 that's going to be created from this door here. And then this storage area will be removed. So we'll get rid of all of that, and that will become part of bedroom 3. These are all stud walls, luckily. So we're going to break through here, get rid of that. That will become part of bedroom 3. And this will therefore be studded off, and we'll change up that. So we'll get rid of all of that, get rid of all these old door linings and architraves and all that stuff, all these old doors. What we'll end up probably doing as well is, in fact, this is going to go as well. This is going to go because the bathroom is going to go down here and then cut. So down there and return and go up there, if that makes sense. So that whole area here will become the bathroom with a doorway just here, if that makes sense. That will obviously be blocked off and become a part of the bathroom. This bedroom will be a long bedroom with that being the door. Okay, bedroom 2 will remain the same in terms of layout. The only thing that will change is new skirting boards, which will be purchased and placed on top of the existing. There will be new architraves, so new doors. There will be a little bit of work above the door head in order to build that out, to put the fresh architraves on there, fresh door linings, fresh architraves, fresh doors. Get rid of all this wallpaper. Need to steam that off and see what the walls are like, but they look okay. Don't look too bad from what I can see. So it would just be a hassle and a pain to get all that paper off, but that will come off. The light fixtures, obviously they need to go. Yeah, obviously all the old furnishings need to go. Again, more paper. Looks like there's a bit, what's this? A little bit of water egress there. Don't know what's going on there. A little bit of mold or damp or whatever that's come through there. No visibility of, okay, looks a bit, probably need some ventilation in here. I think is really the issue. So I'm gonna crack this window secretly. Okay. Yep. Don't look too bad. Alright, the radiators, in all honesty, they're getting kept, mate. They're getting kept. They look alright. They look okay indeed. Okay, don't know what's going on with these transition strips. They need to go. Okay. Alright. Obviously, the bath, the sink, all of this will be ripped out. All of this is going to be going. It looks like there's some damp in there, so I might need to examine from the outside and see what is going on with that. That looks absolutely horrific. Not good. So that could be an issue. That needs to be resolved ASAP. So we'll have a look at that. We also need to think about ventilation out of the bathroom as well, because now, in fact, that's what it is. There's no ventilation in here. That's exactly what it is. None whatsoever. Right, I see. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's over the actual shower. So that's the issue. No ventilation. So we need some fresh ventilation in there. Bedroom 1. What's going to happen effectively is this is going to become the door for bedroom 1. So this is going to go through here, and then we're going to return and go that way, effectively, into bedroom 1. So we're going to go in, and then we'll open this up. Again, another stud wall, a little bit of work here, and break out into bedroom 1. Radiators, they're going to remain where they are. Get all the plaster work off the walls. We also need to give it a quick tidy up. It's obviously going to be repainted. I think the sockets can remain where they are. We're going to change out all the carpets. We're going to have to go, and we're also going to need to do the skirting boards on top of these existing skirting boards. So the roof as well, we might as well just give that a quick skim while we're at it. I think it doesn't make sense keeping it if everything else looks really tidy. So if you can imagine, this doorway is no longer going to be there. We're going to have a doorway that's coming into this area here from that wall. We're then going to have what makes sense, I think, is a built-in. We probably could actually leave that as it is, to be honest, for the actual tenant. But in the long term, what would be good is a nice built-in unit there for your clothing and so on. I think that would be nice, a nice area for that. And then obviously you've got a couple of areas which could have a couple more sockets, I think. So potentially one here and one here with a bed, with the bed head in front of the window, allowing light in, and it's framing that bed head in front of that window just there. So that would probably be the best area for it. You know, with a couple bedside tables and so on as your master bedroom. So that's the idea. While we're at it, if we can, depending on costs, we'll obviously get rid of these handles on this side. These are probably going to have to stay as they are and with a new repaint. But we'll sand these down and get these repainted, ideally in black. And then obviously all the wallpaper will be removed, and everywhere will be, you know, touched up where necessary in terms of skimming. Yeah, where there's old sockets, like old light switches like this, they need to get gone. So we'll get rid of those. New light pendant up there, something really nice and you know, that looks good, but still robust and you know, good for tenants to a high standard though. And then get rid of all of these little bits that are not even cut properly, where you've got mitres that look ridiculous. Look at this, absolutely crazy, can't believe this. Anyways, yeah, so wallpaper needs to go. These blinds don't look too bad actually, you know. It's a good little blind there. Anyways, Yeah, so all this wallpaper needs to get gone. In terms of downstairs, again, get rid of all the carpets. New doors throughout, new architraves throughout, new hinges throughout. In the kitchen, what we're looking to do is potentially take out this wall here. So we need to, we might need to get a structural engineer to test this wall. It doesn't look like it is a structural wall, but it could be. There may be some joists or something taking, that's been held up by this wall, so that may need to stay, but if we can, we'll open this out and get a little bit more space from the kitchen to the dining area. So we've got that going on in the kitchen. Ideally, what we want to do is take out all of the tiles, get rid of all the tiles, new subway tiles, white ideally. We want to repaint the kitchen units with a new hob, an inductor fan and so on. New worktops, but we're going to spray these units here. Worktops and sink needs to go as well. Nice finish on the tiling with ideally silver, chrome, or a brushed gold finish on the trim to match the taps. Okay, new handles, of course, on here.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to continue this series, so don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.